Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But now let's get right in today's topic. Before we start getting into today's topic, I just want to say that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrencies. So we're going to be looking at what's happening with the markets right now. Where are altcoins going in the immediate short term and the price of Bitcoin? And if you like these kind of videos, do show support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. If we're looking at the market cap right now for the entire space, it is currently sitting at $1.1 trillion. And if we're looking at the overall markets right now, you guys can see a lot of red across the board right now. You know what happened yesterday? We saw a massive breakout towards the upside for the price of Bitcoin, causing a lot of altcoins to explode with it. But right now, you guys can see something very interesting is happening. Altcoins, majority of them are down way more compared to Bitcoin, because you guys can see Bitcoin is only down about 2.2% in the last 24 hours. So what is going on? This applies to anyone that invests in cryptocurrencies. So if you're holding any altcoin, you name it, Veracity, Vechain, Cardano, Solana, XRP, this will apply to you. So you do want to watch this video very carefully. So if we're looking at the price of Bitcoin, like I said, sitting at $24,455, but let's get into the charts and see what has been happening and what could happen with altcoins in the immediate short term. So you guys can see, we did see Bitcoin go all the way up to $26,376, hit a brand new yearly high. And this has impressed a lot of people. People are starting to realize the power of Bitcoin. We're seeing banks around the world that are failing right now. So people are starting to finally realize, especially big players, rich people are starting to realize, wait, if our money is at risk with banks, why are we not, really looking into Bitcoin? Because, obviously we've been hearing the term that Bitcoin is made for these times, especially when economies are crashing and, financial crisis is happening around the world. And we're facing that right now. Last time we saw this was 2008, and Bitcoin never even existed at that time. So we're, seeing this first time happen. And, obviously Bitcoin was built for this, and a lot of people are starting to show interest in that. And, we did see a massive spike in the price of Bitcoin, went all the way from, 19,000 all the way up to 26,500 in just a matter of a day and a half. And that shows how fast these markets can move also. So number one, I always tell on my channel, have patience. So this should show you why patience is very much, imagine the people that sold around here, that don't have strong hands and, that don't have patience. Imagine selling here and seeing the prices pump up. So obviously that is a reason why you need to have a lot of patience in this space. But if we're looking at the price of Bitcoin, obviously after having such a beautiful bounce towards the upside, we did see Bitcoin go up about 35% in just a matter of 3 days, which is mind-boggling. 35% in a matter of 3 days is extremely bullish. Obviously Binance, CZ announced that he's going to be throwing about $1 billion of Binance funds into the markets once again. So that could be a player too. But the main player, in my personal opinion, is the fact that people are starting to realize, institutions obviously been realizing that Bitcoin is an asset class that is here to stay and is a hedge against inflation. We're seeing traditional markets right now really plummeting towards the downside, and seeing Bitcoin as of now be the top asset class around the globe. And obviously after having a 35% increase, it's due for a retracement. And if you bring out the measuring tool for you guys can see Bitcoin has retraced about almost 8% from the yearly highs, which is totally fine. Remember that, which is totally fine. And as long as we're above $22,000 mark, you guys know my stance, we are looking good. So what does this mean for altcoins? Are we about to see altcoins bleed even harder? And why are they bleeding harder if Bitcoin is only down about 2.2%? If we're looking at the fear and greed index, it's at 50, neutral. So not much fear right now within the markets. But if we're looking at the BTC dominance, it's increasing. We have not seen this high Bitcoin dominance index, since June of last year. So we're seeing BTC dominance starting to increase more and more. this only happens when people are more bullish on Bitcoin or even more bearish. Right now, people are more bullish on Bitcoin. So, if Bitcoin has more money flowing into it rather than altcoins, this number always increases the dominance index. So that causes altcoins to lag behind. When Bitcoin is moving towards the upside and this number is increasing, this does not mean that, your overall holdings is not going to go up in Bitcoin comparative or even in USD. Bitcoin just tends to outperform that, but it also applies if it's going down. So you guys can see Bitcoin has seen a retracement. We have seen about an 8% retracement, but we have not seen a retracement in the BTC dominance index. So that shows that altcoins are going to bleed harder in terms of that, because at the end of the day, Bitcoin is the king of the markets. But the trend has been set. Only time I see altcoins popping out right now, we could see this index continue to go towards the upside. We could even retest, the June highs of this index, which was currently at 48%. That is definitely on the table. But altcoins, in order for altcoins to obviously explode, we would need this number to start even trading sideways, or like I said, go down, and the Bitcoin price has to be stabilized. If Bitcoin and the index fall both together, then we could see altcoins bleed even harder. So this is the reason as to why we're seeing altcoins go down furthermore, and this is a perfect opportunity for myself. I'm looking at some altcoins across the board right now that I'm eyeing, and I'm honestly speaking, I'm getting happy because I want to be accumulating these altcoins at a cheaper price rather than picking it up while they have pumped up. We have seen how fast these markets gain, guys. So obviously, if you have some money on the sidelines that you wanted to invest that you could afford to lose, now is a great time to be dollar cost averaging in and picking it up at when the cool offs are happening. And yeah, this is currently the scenario. And if Bitcoin were to see like more upside, then obviously we will see a more upside for the entire altcoin market. But still, in BTC comparative, we might not see much happening right now. But also that goes with, if Bitcoin sees a little bit of cool off, we're going to see altcoins bleed more because BTC dominance is mooning right now. But that is it for today's update. Let me know if you guys enjoyed these updates, Bitcoin updates, the entire market updates on a weekly basis. And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Come join the Crypto ZX army. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.